change?
No, ma'am. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
maybe I'm in the twilight zone.
The daylight saving time changed, yes.
Yeah, daylight savings time.
It changed, huh?
Hmm.
That's what happened. Because it kept telling me the host, but my TV told me the correct time, but my stove is not telling me the correct time. So, anyways, I thought I was late, but I kept wondering why the host not let me in. So I'm gonna go off and have me a snack while everybody coming in for a minute, okay?
No
Right.
problem.
I didn't know daylight savings time changed.
Okay. I'm ready to read the disclaimer, and you can start the music. We're live on YouTube.
Thanks, sis. Sister Christina, how you doing?
Fair use disclaimer. We do not own the copyright to the music being played during this live broadcast. Section 107, United States Copyright Laws of 1976.
Moonlight resting on the floor. The night don't ask for more. You breathe close, the air turns mild. Your calm unravels every mile. No need to rush what hearts can feel. The softer truth is what is real. Don't chase the beat, don't make it show. Just stay, hold me slow. Each sigh becomes a sweet refrain, a song that only love can name. We don't rise high, we just let go. And you begin to hold me slow. Hold me slow. Let the night forget we know. Hold me slow. Where the quiet feelings grow. You move like wind through linen sheets. Your rhythm steady, pure, discreet. No words to say, no plan to show. Just hush and hold me slow. The world outside can spin and fade. We'll keep the pace our hearts have made. No fire to prove, no light to throw. Just faith enough to hold me slow. Hold me slow. Let the night forget we know. Hold me slow. Where the quiet feelings grow. Roads hum soft, guitar replies. The groove leans low, the brass complies. Each pulse a truth we've come to know. We love by learning to hold slow. stars can hide. This peace will keep us side by side. No dream beyond, no place to go. Just stay, just breathe, and hold me slow. Hold me slow. Hold me slow. Hold me slow. I walk through fire, I walk through rain, carried joy, carried pain, but every trial, every climb led me to this heart of mine. Your light don't shout, it softly stays, guiding me through hidden ways. No throne, no crown, no grand display, just peace that never fades away. You found me when I came undone, taught me where the truth comes from. Now every breath, every lesson sings, you are my heaven. You are my heaven, where the noise turns kind and still. You are my heaven, where the hurt forgets its will. No need for wings, no need to fly. You bring the stars close to my sky. Each touch rewrites the life I knew. Grace found form in you. The world can change, the years can fade, but love like this was never made. It holds me strong, it keeps me true. My soul was born anew. Roads we blow, guitars refrain, the horns breathe soft like summer rain. No word, no vow, no story spun, just you, my heaven begun. If all should end, if time should cease, your calm remains my only peace. No temple stone, no sky above. You are my heaven, my love. at your face, turning sleep into soft grace. The night retreats without a sound, and peace is all I've found. The world begins to hum again. Windows breathe, the streets awaken. Your hand still rests in mine, like time forgot the line. You don't need to speak or move. The air already knows your truth. The rhythm finds its gentle form in the hush before the morn. You're sweet as the dawn. Every shadow's gone. You're sweet as the dawn. My weary soul's reborn. Golden haze and linen sheets. Your laughter and heartbeat meet. Even silence turns to song when your warmth is where I belong. No need for reason, no disguise. The day begins inside your eyes. The sun can wait, the sky can yawn. You're already my dawn. Guitar shimmers, brass takes flight, bass rolls smooth, the mood feels right. The morning bell.
Peace and love, love and light, everyone. Welcome to tonight's call. Go ahead and open up the mics, family. Let's share some love around the world. Let's circulate
Love
the
and
energy with
light.
each other.
Love and light.
Family.
Light.
You
Love
too.
Hey, pretty baby.
Love
Love and light.
I say,
Light. Love and
Oh, I
light.
do do.
Peace.
Love and light, family.
Love and light.
Beautiful people. L-Y-do-do.
Why do? Love and light, everyone. Everyone, welcome to the sensational Sunday afternoon, evening, morning time, depending on where you're located around the globe. Want to welcome everybody from my dear, beautiful children. I see Cassandra, you got someone there, that beautiful, beautiful child there in that picture. To the family here that is within my generation, also to our elders, I want to welcome everybody onto the platform tonight. As we continue to move forward with our 12 steps to personal sovereignty, going into the class of 2026 again, give it up to yourselves. If you're part of class 2026, go ahead and give yourselves a hand clap as you go through this journey to reestablish your divinity within yourself, the God seat, the God inside of you.
Ashe.
We celebrate you on this journey. Yes. Thank you, Mother Gilda. So, family, before we get started, tonight's a special night. As we continue to move forward with the celebration of our matriarch, we have some phenomenal things taking place with our dear Empress. Is highlighting the power of the matriarch and how it's going to restore everything back into homeostasis, into equilibrium all around this earth. We want everyone to come and celebrate. So tonight, if you haven't had a chance to, go ahead and put on your pajamas. We're doing a jammy night tonight. So go in, take a few minutes as we go through the announcements. If you don't have your pajamas on, we're asking everyone to put on some pajamas if you so desire. Put some pajamas on. For the matriarch, Big Mama said, go ahead and put on your hats, grab you some sunglasses, and put on some house shoes because we're gonna be stomping tonight. We're gonna be glorifying the magnitude and the glory of the matriarch. So go ahead and put on your pajamas. I got on my PJs, got my top on, got my bottoms on. I'm ready to celebrate with everyone. So go ahead and take a few minutes out as we go through announcements. So with that said, we're going to get started with our announcements, family, as we always do, to set the tone for tonight. So let me go and share my screen. Go back over here. All right. Let me minimize a few things here as the software tries to get up to date. All right, there we go. So first up, it's my honor, my pleasure to pass the mic over to my dear sister, known as Violet Hawk, who's going to be sharing with us the rules of engagement and why they're so important. So with that said, my dear sister Violet Hawk, the mic is yours.
Ashe. Much gratitude, dear brother Bamboo. Welcome in, everyone. Love and light. First off, giving divine reverence to our dear Empress Isis, to our Emperor Osiris, to our dear Umi Jabaru Peacock, the clan mothers, fellow clan mothers of the tribe, chiefs of the tribe, mod squad, giving divine reverence to YouTube and family and friends, class of 2025 steppers, fellow class of 2025 steppers, and the current 2026 class, 12 steps to personal sovereignty. Welcome in. Here are our rules of engagements. Enter with an attitude of love. Come in vibrating at a high frequency, letting all the lower resonating energies go before you enter in so we can vibe together, creating a loving atmosphere for our dear Empress to bring us our word of the evening. So let your heart lead. We gather in peace, respect, and kinship. Have your cameras on and faces in view of the camera when you enter into the meeting. If you are unable to start your video, once the moderators will be scanning the panel. And if they see that your video isn't on, they will send you a request to start your video. If you're unable to do so, put it in the chat and we will be more than happy to assist you. So let your presence be felt. We honor each face as a part of the sacred circle. Have your names visible at all times. Once you enter into the meeting, you will be prompted to rename your device. If your device says iPhone or Roku TV or whatever you're on, you would need to rename your device with your government name or spiritual name, whatever you desire. If you're unable to do it and don't know how to do it, let the mod squad know in the chat and we will be more than happy to assist you in renaming your device. You will be prompted. The moderators will be scanning the panel, like I said, and they will let you know in a DM to change your device. And if you don't answer, then they will ask you in the group chat. And just let us know and we'll be able to help you. Claim your space. Your name carries your story, so let it be known. Keep your mics muted at all times. Once you enter in, just check periodically throughout the session to make sure your mic is muted. If you hear background noise or something is interrupting the speaker, check your mics. Make sure it's not you that's muted, that's unmuted. And if you are muted by the moderators, please don't unmute your mic. And if you have a question, or just make sure you are being called upon and wait for the allotted time for those questions and or comments. Also, make sure that when Empress says, open the mic to say Ashe, just say Ashe and put it back on mute. It's respectful for everybody to get their Ashes in and then keep it moving. So honor the speaker. Silence is a gift that allows voices to be heard. Again, keep your mics muted at all times. Keep your questions and or comments at a maximum of 2 minutes. There will be a lot of time for questions and or comments. Don't just blurt out your comment or your question. Silence is a gift that allows keep your mics muted at all times, Sister Esther. See, I lost my train of thought. Keep your mics muted at all times. Have questions and or comments. Make sure they are at a maximum of 2 minutes. Speak with intention. Your time is sacred. Share wisely and listen deeply. Let's uphold our nation. These rules of engagement, we've been very lenient, but once the class is, the enrollment has been shut off. I'll mute you, Sister Esther. Let's uphold our nation. Back to you, Brother Bamboo.
Thank you, Sister Valor Hall, for sharing with us the rules of engagement and why they're so important, family. And one more thing I want to reiterate, the Sister Valor Hawk was talking about, the importance of having that camera on and having the name in place, family, is that our nation is growing tremendously. If you understood the magnitude of who we have on our platform is leading the nation, our dear Royal Highness Redbird, it's very important that we protect her as well as other members of the nation as we move forward. We're moving as a true government, a true nation, a true empire. And we want to know who we're engaging with on a day-to-day basis while we're on these live events, especially on Zoom, where we have an opportunity to see faces and see names. And also later on, as we get a chance to see each other face to face, you want to know, we see each other online, so we get a chance to see each other face to face. It's like a natural progression of having that love for each other. So it's very important that we see the names and see the faces on camera. All right, family. So thank you again, Sister Valor Hall, for breaking down the rules of engagement. Next, we're going to move on to the weekly events. Well, my amazing dear sister Christina is going to be sharing with us all the different events that take place within the nation itself. With that said, Sister Christina, the mic is yours.
Gratitude, Bending Bamboo. That is the incorrect slide, but it's okay. I'll go ahead and still roll with it. So, family, welcome to the Shilagi Cherokee Nation Station. I welcome all family to come in, guests, clan mothers alike, class of 2026, and the classes of beyond and before. I welcome all of you, love and gratitude and peace. Welcome again to the Shilagi Cherokee Nation Station. So let's go over the weekly events. On Monday, family, coming up this Monday, we have a little bit of a change. It was a last minute change. We're going to continue with our metaphysical Bible study hosted by our dear Empress herself at 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now on our platform, Zoom platform, you can go ahead and get the Zoom link if you haven't already gotten the Zoom link available to you shortly. It will be emailed around midnight if it hasn't already. If not, family, it's okay. You can go ahead and head on over to the website because all of the Zoom links available to you for every one of our events, excluding the 12 Steps to Personal Sovereignty coming up next month, will be available for you for your convenience on the website. So you want to make sure you go and head on over to the Shilagi Turtle Island.org website to make sure that you're staying up to date and tuned with all of the events available to you. So again, Monday, we are Metaphysical Bible Study from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by our dear Empress herself, Violet Hawk, and our dear brother Ptah. The last 30 minutes of each session will be reserved for our guided meditation. And guess what, family? We have an extra special bonus because our dear Lady Dancing Sun will be showing her grace and beauty in the building for her metaphysical Bible study hosted by Empress on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And this is only for the first week of November, family. Only for the first week because we want to ease you on in so we can, consolidate our schedule to give Mama some rest because she's been on fire for the last couple of weeks, almost month. So we want to give her some rest and so she can recharge and recenter. So again, this week only, Metaphysical Bible Study does run from Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. for the first week of November only, and then we're transitioning into only once a week, which is Wednesdays from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we will definitely keep you updated on our Zoom calls if we go live. It's on the website. We're going to definitely keep everyone up to date on the changing schedule. So again, make sure you bookmark that Shalagi Cherokee Nation Station website, family, because all of the updates will be in real time on the website for you for your convenience. Tuesdays, family, we have our health and wellness webinar that we host from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hosted by our dear sister Naila, Violet Hawk, Empress Thunder Philly, and Empress Ottawa. Family Empress Ottawa will be giving our spiritual insights, and Empress Thunder Philly will be giving us our yoga matters, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also will be running a Q&A night, and that's especially this is a new event that we're heading in. We have a Q&A night that's going to be running on the second and fourth Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're consolidating again for the health and wellness to be on the first and third Tuesdays. So again, we're updating the website in real time, family. Just bear with us because we want to make sure that we get the schedule correct. So if you want to stay tuned, you have any questions, you can still ask the chat bot, say, hey, is this available? Or you can go ahead and reach out to us and let us know you're having a bit of trouble, you're a little confused, but I promise you the confusion will be ironed out just shortly on the events for our weekly events. Wednesdays, family, we have our check-in with Empress at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, next week, we will have the Metaphysical Bible Study hosted once a week. So this week, we're still rolling on our regular schedule. And this week, we're going to be rolling in with checking in our Empress at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursdays, family, we had our Family Money Matters hosted by our dear brother Benny Bamboo at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as our dear Empress was in the building. And let me tell you, the Family Money Matters, whew, family, you want to make sure you're in the building as long as the 12 steps, as long with the 12 steps of personal sovereignty, because those gems, undeniable, family. And guess what? We're giving it out for the free. So why won't you come in and join? Tell a friend to tell a friend, because it is useful information for everyone to build the nation, right? So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you want to make sure you're tuning in to Family Money Matters on Thursdays. Fridays, family, we have Enlightenment of Love, which is now commencing on the fourth Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the second Fridays, we have our Q&A questions where we can have an open panel. We could ask those questions that maybe we forgot to ask during an event and we didn't have time, or it ran over, whatever the case is, and maybe it sparked a little bit later and the light bulb went off. You can go ahead and get to those Q&A nights on the second Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on Fridays, at the first and third Fridays, we have our Brother to Brother, which is a men's only hosted event by Emperor Osiris himself, dropping the wisdom and creating that brotherhood to make sure that they're making sure they're elevating themselves. In the meantime, keeping that stronghold for the matriarchs, because we got a lot of work to do, sisters. Okay, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturdays, family, we had our Wisdom from the Front Porch, hosted by our dear Mother Majestic Peacock. She was in the building. She was definitely giving those drops and gems, because we all want to make sure that we're showing our love to the elders. This event runs from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trust me, you want to make sure that you're taking notes, because there's always, again, just like Family Money Matters in all of our events, you want to make sure that you're taking due diligence and taking your notes. And if you still miss something, or say you had, a prior engagement, it's okay. Guess what? We have the videos available for a purchase of a lovely gift donation for $5 for videos. Oh, excuse me, $5 for slides and $10 for videos for a lovely gift of love donation to the nation. So you can catch up on your Family Money Matters or your Wisdom from the Front Porch, whichever event that you definitely wanted to subscribe to. Hey, we got you covered. Again, family, our Little Earth Keepers will be a new event that we're adding to the monthly schedule, because we definitely want to make sure we recognize the children. So if you have not already got the children in the pajamas and ready for bed, bring them on up to the screen. Raise your hand, because we want to make sure that we're pinning beautiful children, because we want to make sure that we're spotlighting them, because we're doing this for this generation and the next seven generations beyond. So Mama has something to say, as well as Emperor Osiris has something to say. So we want to make sure that we have all the children spotlighted. So if you can right now, family, bring the children up so it doesn't get too late, so we can spotlight them, so Mama can definitely give them that beautiful message that she has for the lovely little Earth Keepers. The Little Earth Keepers will be running on every fourth Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to make sure that you're bringing the children, because we're definitely giving them the event for their future, right? Their future and our future, because we're building together. Sunday, family, we have our 12 steps to personal sovereignty. That is tonight. So get your jammies ready, get your popcorn ready, get your tea ready, whatever you do to get ready for your nightly routine. Get your notepads ready as well. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Empress is going over tonight the second step of your 12 steps. Gratitude, family. I see the beautiful little earth keepers. Oh, I do, beautiful babies. I love you. Okay, so again, Sunday we have our 12 steps to personal sovereignty at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to make sure that you're scanning the QR code on the screen to get to the events page, and you want to make sure you're bookmarking it, so in case you forgot something, you can go ahead to the website, click on the events page, and stay up to date, family. I love to see the beautiful children in the building again. Elwa Dudu, love and light, and enjoy, because I'm kicking it back over to my dear brother Ben in Bamboo to show you how you can give the gifts of love to build the nation for the next 7 generations. Love and light.
Love and light, love and light. Thank you, Sister Christina, for doing a phenomenal job of breaking down information. The family, as she shared with you all, the information is so up to date that I put up the wrong flyer. But based upon Sister Christina's professionalism and how she's able to pivot, she did a massive pirouette and pivoted and still was able to share with you all the current events that are taking place. But always, always, because the media team is doing such a phenomenal job and presence on our website, reference the website for everything that's taking place, because we're moving at light speed, like an Amtrak track with no gears, no brakes on a slippery trail. Okay, family, and we're moving full steam ahead. So definitely refer back to the website with the QR code all together. So thanks again, Sister Christina, for breaking down the events throughout the week. All right, fam, I'm going to stop my share. And what we're going to do next is that we're going to go on over to the language of letting go, where my big brother, known as Patah, is going to be sharing with us tonight's reading from the language of letting go. And then all the children, as we said before, please stay there, because once we get to Big Mama, I know she definitely wants to recognize you all right before we get started for tonight. So Big Brother Patah, the mic is yours.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings. And thank you, Big Brother Bending Bamboo. Today's topic with the language of letting go pertains to the grief process. And I know we all have dealt with grief one way or the other. So let me begin to say, to let ourselves wholly grieves our losses is how we surrender to the process of life and recovery. Some experts, like Patrick Kahn, call the 12-step, quote, a program for dealing with our losses, a program for dealing with our grief. So how do we grieve? Awkwardly, imperfectly, usually with a great deal of resistance, often with anger and attempts to negotiate, ultimately by surrendering to the pain. You see, the grief process, says Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, is a 5-stage process: denial, anger, bargaining, sadness, and finally, acceptance. That's how we grieve. That's how we accept. That's how we forgive. That's how we respond to the many changes life throws our way. Although this 5-step process looks tidy on paper, it's not tidy in life. We do not move through it in a compartmentalized manner. We usually flounder through, kicking and screaming with much back and forth movement until we reach that peaceful state called acceptance. When we talk about unfinished business from our past, we're usually referring to losses about which we have not completely grieved. We talk about being stuck somewhere in the grief process. Usually for adult children and codependents, the place where we become stuck is denial. Passing through the denial is the first and most dangerous stage of grieving, but it is also the first step towards acceptance. We can learn to understand the grief process and how it applies to recovery. Even good changes in recovery can bring loss and consequently grief. We can learn to help ourselves and others by understanding and becoming familiar with this process. We can learn to fully grieve our losses, feel our pain, accept and forgive so we can feel joy and love. So today, God within us, help us open ourselves to the process of grieving by losses. Help us allow ourselves to flow through the grief process, accepting all stages so we might achieve peace and acceptance in our life. Help us learn to be gentle with ourselves and others while we go through this very human process of healing. Now, I would encourage you all who have the book, please don't skip over tomorrow's meditation, the denial. Don't skip over that. I think most of us will be able to relate to that message. It's a very powerful message. Ashe, 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 Nashe. Good day.
Ashe.
Ashe,
Thank,
Ashe, Ashe.
thank you, big brother
I
Patah.
say.
I say,
Ashe, Ashe,
Wagyu.
Ashe.
I say.
Ashe.
I say.
Ashe.
Ashe. Ashe.
Thank you, brother Patah, for reading again from the Language of Letting Go. For those who haven't seen the book, this is the book in the purple version. Brother Patah, if you wouldn't mind holding up yours, you can see the yellow version as well. This is something we read from on a consistent basis, on a daily basis. However, when we're on our group meetings, we actually come together. We read this on Sundays as well as on Wednesdays. So take a look at this. It's going to be a great reading for each individual as you go through your continued journey for your own divinity. And we also share this with our children as well. And last year alone, our dear Empress asked that all the parents, the caretakers, um, the adults in the lives of the children to read this to them on a daily basis. So with that said, family, thank you again, Brother Patah, for sharing the language of letting go. I'm going to share my screen again, family, and we're going to go and transition over to this announcement as we could continue forward with our Serenity Meditation, which is the original version as well as the remix. And I have the honor of presenting my dear sister, known as New Gwen, who's going to be sharing with us the original version and also the remix by our dear sister, Lady Dance's son. With that said, my dear sister, New Gwen, the mic is yours.
Love and life family, greetings. Going to start with the Serenity prayer in its original. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And now for our remix by our own Lady Dancing Son. I am the serenity, accepting the unchangeable. I am the courage, changing the changeable. I am the wisdom, knowing the difference. Back to you, Bending Bamboo, and thank you.
Thank you, Sister New Gwen, for sharing with us the Serenity Meditation, as well as the remix that was put together by our dear big sister, known as Lady Dancing Son. So, family, embrace this, because as we go into the remix, it's all about the I am, understanding the true God that dwells inside of you and me and us and all of us. So the I am is really getting back into our God seat. And that's what we're doing through our journey every single day within the 12 steps to personal sovereignty. So thanks again, my dear sister New Gwen. So next, as we continue to wrap up for the announcements, I'm going to pass the mic over to my dear sister, known as Monica Sky, is going to be sharing with us the gifts of love and how you're able to donate to the nation. With that said, my dear sister Monica, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Brother Bamboo. Gifts of love. Give from the heart. Your support sustains the nation. You may make your donations via Cash App. That is $ Cherokee Foundation 11, $ Cherokee Foundation 11. Venmo is ampersand Empress 111111. Venmo is ampersand Empress 111111. You may also visit the website, the H.R.I.M website, to make a PayPal donation. And you may mail money orders to H.R.I.M Cherokee Nation State, 4009 Corning Place, Suite E2-388. That is in Charlotte, North Carolina, 28216. We are still accepting donations on behalf of Brother Bobby Hemmett at Zelle number 2022-563-686, 2022-563-686. That information will be in the chat. Here's the QR code is down at the bottom right, where you can visit the website there as well. Our main phone number, if you have any questions or concerns, you may reach us at 888-487-5559. That's 888-487-5559. And I send it back over to you, Brother Bending Bamboo.
Thank you, Sister Monica, for sharing the gifts of love that we have to help sustain the nation and family. Normally, the first Sunday following the previous month, we take a total of all of the donations and gifts of love that come into the nation, and we actually accumulate those resources and find out who have donated at least $30 or more to the nation within that previous month. And based upon all those donations, we take the names of those individuals who donate $30 or more, we put onto the wheel of names. You say, why do we put onto the wheel of names? Because what we want to do, we want to recirculate 10% of all the love donations that came into the nation back to someone's name who's selected on the wheel. So tonight was going to be that night. However, because we have additional donations that came in late, our dear Empress said, let's hold off for this Sunday. We're going to do it for next Sunday because they have more names to add to the wheel. So we don't want to shortchange anybody who's given us the gift of love. We want to make sure they have an opportunity to participate for the month of November. So we're going to do it next week, next Sunday, and have all the names on it. Right now, we have over 60 names on the wheel. We thank everyone who's been donating since August up until the end of November, but we still have more names to add to the wheel. And once we add all the donations, say it's going to be $10,000, just as an example. We're going to take 10% of that, spin the wheel, and whoever's name is selected by the universe in real time, our dear Empress is going to actually send that money, recirculate that money back to that individual name is selected. Because we truly believe in the power of circulating that energy 7 times within our own community altogether. And we're talking about the nation's community, we want to make sure we circulate 7 times. So again, thank you all for the continued gifts of love as you continue to move forward. And also keep in mind that the donations that come in helps to support mainly the graduation for the class of 2026, as it did for 2025, 24, 23, and 22. So all the donations go to a phenomenal graduation as we culminate for that particular class's graduation that takes place on the second weekend of July of the following year, and that'd be 2026. So thanks again, family, for sharing the gifts of love. Thank you, my dear sister Monica, for reading the gifts of love. Thank you, Sister New Gwen, for sharing the Serenity meditation. Brother Patan, Ladies Letting Go, Christina, weekly events, and Sister Valor Hawk for the rules of engagement. All right, family. So thanks again for the announcements. Also, what I want to share as well, the nation's growing leaps and bounds, family. And what we're doing is we got so many different departments and we got so many individuals who are assisting the nation to grow. So on November the 14th, 2025, on that Friday, for some of the brothers, based upon brother to brother, we're going to have a training for moderators. So everyone's asking up for the certain brothers to step up because the backbone what we've been doing is based upon the matriarch. So we want to actually bring in the quote the patriarch to help support and pull out weight. All right, family. So what she's asking for those individuals who are within brother to brother, and we've identified several brothers. We're going to have a training. It's going to help and go over how we moderate. So not this Friday, but the following Friday, we're going to take time out during the brothers time frame. We're going to go through training. And for those who are not aware, I'll drop that information into the chat group that we have. For those who are not aware who's been selected or Empress has talked to in the past, we want to make sure you're aware of that as we continue to plan to move forward across the board, family. So I want to thank everybody who's willing to volunteer within the nation and going through the process of sitting down with our dear Empress and Lady Dance's son, along with Jaguar, going through the process to be vetted, to be within helping out from an administrative standpoint at the house. All right, let me make sure I covered all the announcements here. All right, so what I want to do, family, as we wrap up on the announcements, I want to go ahead and share with you all a song before we bring forward our amazing Empress, who's going to be sharing with us as we go into step number 2 within the 12 traditions, as well as going into our 12th step. I want to go ahead and share a song with you all. And for those, again, if you haven't put on your PJs, you want to grab your shades, grab your hats, grab your slippers, go ahead and do that. And I'm going to play a song. And then after that, we're going to bring forth our amazing Empress. So let me go ahead and share the screen, family. We're going to get rock and roll again.
We have one more announcement, Brother Bennett Bamboo.
You got it, sis. Take it over.
Okay, family, just as a friendly reminder, November 3rd, which is this coming Monday, we do have a special event called the Game Changers, hosted by Empress herself and her dear son, Rod Hayes, aka Chief Pontiac. So you want to make sure you're in the building tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in. Under copyright laws, on the Fair Use Code, we do not own any of the copyrights to any of the music played for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only under Code 1976, U.S. Code 1976. Enjoy, family, while we give us some time to get our PJs on and settle in. Buckle up for the ride.
Might as well put your hands together. Soul, God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. Put them together. I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, can't have my praise. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. 'Cause this means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. You can't have my family. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't, I plead. There's power in the blood. It's a prayer of protection. It's a prayer of provision. This means there's power in your praise. Prayer changes things. You can't take this lying down. Said this means. Five, six, seven, eight.
O'Shea.
Family, I don't know. Did y'all feel that in y'all soul? I don't know about y'all.
Hey,
Did
let's go.
y'all feel that in your soul?
No, we did.
Every time.
Come on.
This
I
means
say.
war.
This means
I
war.
say.
Ready for battle.
That's
Ready
come
for battle.
on, family. That song right there just it helps me. That's the one thing I miss about traditional church is the music, the power of the music, because music brings everybody together. And that song right there, I listen to it from a different perspective now. When they talking about the blood and the power, understanding the metaphysical aspects that we've been taught and it's been teaching, Emperor's been teaching to us so much that I look at the words totally different now. Totally different when I look at how things are when it comes to the music when it's in the traditional church. And that selection right there that Empress brought up just helps to culminate everything that we've been doing right now to this point about religion and spirituality and how things are out here and how you look at it from a metaphysical standpoint when you listen to the music. The beat alone, I don't know about y'all, have my soul just moving. So Empress, phenomenal selection. So family, what I want to do without further delay, I want to bring forward none other than our Imperial Highness herself, known as Big Mama to us affectionately, but known to the earth and to the world as our Imperial Royal Highness, Empress Chakra Rarebird. Big Mama, the mic is yours. Please come forward, and we're waiting for your message for tonight. Peace and love to you, Mama.
I don't see her in there.
Mama's not on deck.
No, she's not on deck yet.
All right, family. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play this one more time for us as I go ahead and just listen to to the words, family. I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna go offline. I'm gonna go and reach out to Big Mama. All right, family. Let me share the screen again.
Might as well put your hands together. Got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back. 'Cause this means war. but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. I bleed the blood. There's power in the blood. Healing in the blood. Power in the blood. I've been in the storm and the rain, but the blood still stays the same. Whatever's going wrong, my war clothes are on. I might be in a daze, but you can't have my praise. No matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. You can't have my family. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't, I plead. There's power in the blood. It's a prayer of protection. It's a prayer of provision. This means there's power in your praise. Prayer changes things. You can't take this lying down. Said this means. Five, six, seven, eight.
I plead the blood. Woo!
Hey, Ashe,
Hit
Ashe.
it one more time.
One more time, mama. One more
Hit it
time.
one more time.
Mama said hit it one more time. We're gonna hit it one more time.
Come on, ladies. Stop
Yeah.
them feet.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Might as well put your hands together. Got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. This means war. This
Come on, stop them feet.
This means war. Put them together. I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, but I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't turn back, 'cause this means war. This means war. This means war. This means war. I bleed the blood. There's power in the blood.
Ashe, 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 Ashe.
Ashe,
Ashe,
big mama.
Ashe,
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 ashe.
Mama.
Ashe,
Ashe.
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 Ashe, big mama.
Ashe.
Yes.
Nessie. Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
Why do my babies bring my babies up? Because they came through the blood. Because of the blood. They are here.
Get closer.
And so how many times as y'all bring the babies up and bring them front and center so that I can see my little babies before they go to reach a high. Let me bring you up to the front and